Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at quite a special deck. One of my favorites, one that I've been testing for a while now. I've played a few iterations with the latest set, Astral Radiance. I think it adds a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of stuff that makes this deck, I don't want to say best, but best is a word I would use. Basically, it's a Zoroark deck. So if you don't know, it's the Phantom Transformation. Basically, any stage 1 in your discard, this can switch out with. So it gives you a ton of options to hit a ton of weaknesses. As you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different options. So we can hit for, I think it's 8 different weaknesses, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, the important ones are Psychic to hit stuff like Urshifu. We've got the Fighting Mightyena, which is it's just going to destroy Mew. It can attack for free. It knocks it out in one hit. Then we've got Kleavor, which again is a new Astral Radiance Pokemon. It can do Route for 30 for each bench plus 10. Obviously 150, 160, so we can take knockouts. The only thing here is, I would say we still do run some Wormadams. So Wormadams. So we've got the Matreon's Anger, so it does 30 plus 10 for each in your discard. These are really good for the early game, so if you're trying to knock out an Arceus early, I would go for Kleavor, and then you've got the Wormadam for later on. You've obviously got Grass Steel as well. We've got a couple of Burmy. You can either discard these to power up their attacks, or you can get them set up on the bench to have more attackers, more options. And then we've got the Cinccino, which make do. Obviously, you can throw away a stage 1 to get it in your discard, and then you can use Zoroark to transform into it. We've also got the Altaria wall. I am thinking about maybe running Miltanks instead of this, which I might test out, but this is what we're running with for now. Also, we've got Electrode. Now, I'm not too sure about this one, but it's one of the few ways we can attack for colorless with a lightning Pokemon. Obviously, Explosion is going to knock itself out as well, so it's going to be very niche situations we need this. And I can see you switching this out. This is just, I'm trying to cover as many weaknesses as possible, so I'm trying to throw a few things in. And then we've got the Revenge Grudge Dive, it's called, but 30 plus 90 if a Pokemon was knocked out. Obviously, we're hitting water, so that's 240. 240, and the active Pokemon is confused. The aim of this deck is only to hit for weakness. Obviously, it's not always going to be the case, but the majority of the time, we should be able to, especially in the current meta game. I did throw this in because of stuff like Palkia, so we can get knockouts on Vs. So I do think it's important you find some kind of electric Pokemon. The alternative is switching this out so we don't need the water, and then put in some lightning Pokemon. There's a few options. This is what we're going to start with. As I say, I'm going to keep changing this, so check in the description or the comments, and any updates I make, I will drop there. In terms of items and stuff, obviously Peonia, however it's said, we play a lot of one of, so we need to search them out if we need them. Klara is a 2 of, just because we've got so many Pokemon we need to recycle. Keep need to get Zorua and Zoroark back, so other than that, it's fairly standard. We've got Evo Incense, we've got Balls. We do play the one Roxanne because we do fall behind most of the time, so that's a really good card. I could see running 2 of those instead of the Marnie. And then again, we've got the Supereffective Glasses. I run 2, like I say, I'm always trying to hit for weakness. You could run a Choice Belt as well, a 1-1, or find room somewhere else. You could probably drop a Water Energy. But yeah, there's not much else to this deck. We've got the 4 twins, and then this is how we're going to attack with stuff like Weezing, or we attack with Basculegion. Like I say, there is the alternative to switch these out to Lightning, so we can get a stronger and more effective Lightning attacker. I don't know how important Water is going to be, honestly. I will show you a few other options, because there are some. If you want to go down the route of playing around with energy and messing with your opponent, Tricky Steps is good. You may move an energy from your opponent's active to one of their benched. So basically, an Arceus, you could take their double colorless, or whatever it's called, double turbo, and move it to like a Crobat so they can't use it. Really effective to mess them around, obviously, with hammers and stuff. You can move an energy off and knocks them off with hammer. So you can potentially strip them of all their energy. Another one going down that route is the Seeking. Again, it is water, so you could slip it in this deck quite easily. Flip 3 coins for each heads, discard an energy. Absolutely devastating. Again, a really difficult one to play against. It depends if you want to play this more control or more damage and going for the knockouts with different attackers and all of that. I'll leave this part to you. You've got the deck. Let's get it in action. There's few options you can switch in and out to your preference, but lost the coin flip, which isn't the end of the world. Like I say, this deck doesn't mind going behind. It tends to anyway, even if you do set up well. Okay, that is... The shuffling on this is... I've never had a game in real life where that happens. I know it's just random and it could, but I don't know. We're going to start with the Minccino just because we can use Call for Family if we need to. I don't really want to use a Twin Energy to do it though, so that might have been a mistake. We'll see what we draw. We can get the Cinccino set up fairly quickly, so as long as we're knocked out, we should... Not knocked out, I say. We should be okay. Quite a few on their side, so it's another Eternatus. But what is happening? Why is this deck back? Have they not seen Path to the Peak? I did actually run Path and the Jubilee Life Village, just because there's so many turns where we don't really want to do anything. Oh, I might need to waste this to retreat. I'm actually going to use this to set up. This might be a mistake, but if he doesn't knock me out, then it's fine, because I can use it to energy assist later on, or I can use it to retreat. It's not ideal, but considering the start we've got, we don't really have many options. But next turn we can get some evolves up. Oh, that is the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, we're still okay. As long as he doesn't attack. Which I don't think he's got energy. Oh, he's got energy, alright. Of course he's got energy. We are going to need... I've just thought how good Kleavor is going to be in this matchup. Kleavor, whatever his name is. So we're going to... He hasn't put much down on the bench is the only thing. We're still going to go for it. We need to, so... Oh, that's huge. That is a huge top draw. We kind of need a Zoroark so we can get this going. Which we can get. Can we? Yeah. No, we can't. Yes, we can. So if I grab Kleavor, and then I can Ultra Ball Kleavor away with the Quick Ball and grab the Zoroark. So yeah, we're fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can attach and start doing some damage. Let's grab a Zoroark. Attach. Transform. And then research. It's not worth setting this up, so we are just going to use it to power up. I tell a lie, because we could use the other Wormadam later on, so I am going to set that up. We will grab another Cinccino. So now he's got to be thinking how much he can actually put down on the bench, because we're already doing 90, 100. If we had hit the 200 with weakness, if we had hit the triple thing, we could have almost got the knockout. But a 2-hit knockout into a VMax is always a good thing. So they have got a second one out. I'm curious if they will bench much else now though, because they don't really need it to knock us out. They've still kept going. Big mistake. This is why you always read the cards. 30 damage for each of these, so that's 60, 120. And another one come in. So that's 150. So we're hitting, when this goes down, we'll be hitting 320. So if he puts one more down or we get our glasses, we can take easy knockouts onto these. I think he's thinking once this is knocked out, it's done for, but I'm pretty sure he's not read what this does. Else he would know he is in for a long game. He will go down to 4, but we'll knock this out and go down to 3. And then whatever he puts up, he'd probably try and fight with this for a while. We probably need to... Well, we've easily got the knockout one hit, so we need to bring this up next turn, really, or the turn after. So where's he going to drop that? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to say, if you ever play against Zoroark, don't drop damage on these. I know they're low health, but when they throw away, they lose the counters anyway, so there's not really much point. See, even Marnie, we can just use these to draw more cards, so there is no bad draws. Just throw that away. And we can wall for a few turns if we need to. I don't think we will, but it is an option. That's the kind of thing we can use just to wall whilst we set up more. Like we haven't got the energy we need here, which is unfortunate. We've only used research, so we aren't gonna pal pad. We might as well draw more cards, see what we've got first. We might be able to get this Wormadam set up, so there's what we need. So yeah. Not really much to say on that. That is a knockout. We can easily knock out any of these now, so we'll go back into Kleavor, and he's going to see how much damage it does and realise his only option now is to scoop, save us both some time, and we are going to swing for an insane 440 damage. I absolutely love this deck. Yeah, there's no V Pokemon, but we can take them out as easy as they take us out. They're worth 3 prizes, we're only worth the 1, so yeah, there's not anything he can do. He's going to grab an energy and probably another bench Pokemon. The 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's 180, 190. Yeah, we've got the easy knockout. Oh, does that get rid of weakness? I forgot there was energy that could do that. Oh, no retreat cost. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. We just need to find our twin energy. That's only 3. Oh, okay. So it depends if our other one is in here or not. So I might try and search for the Peonia. There's 2 of them in there. We should be okay if we put that up. We just need to cycle through some cards. So I am going to throw those 2 away. So we've got the other Zoroark, so that's fine. We've got the Peonia. We've got the other twin energy, so we are okay. So we just need to draw a load of cards. Do we grab that? No. Let's just grab some stuff that we can throw away. We shouldn't really throw some of this away. I'm going to get rid of those. Really don't want to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that because we can just draw cards here. So let's grab a Mightyena. Okay, we've not hit the energy. So we could have done with the Marnie, really. So what are the options here? I think we're just going to have to jump this into the wall and hopefully buy ourselves a turn. I will attach, there's no reason not to, and then I'll Klara back in these guys. It's handy having them in hand so I can just get them set up instantly. And then I think we're going to pass. A little slower than I would have liked there. It's my fault for throwing the Marnie away. It was a little greedy digging for it, considering there's only 1 in like 17 cards. Yeah, that's me being a little impatient, but the thing is, he can't really do much. He's got 3 prizes to take. That's 3 knockouts. As soon as we're set up, we can take games. So he's got an Evolution Incense for a Gobdor, so he can poison us, which will take care of this, to be fair, eventually. Got that thing as well, which is 2 instead of 1. I'm just going to... Oh, okay. Okay, so he does know what's happening. I don't know if that's enough to save him. Let's see. I'll make do away the Basculegion. Need twin energy for game. Gotta get rid of the quick ball. Still not hit it. I'm gonna Evo Incense for the Wormadam. I could probably just knock him out with this, honestly. Why am I clicking there? 1, 2, there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Pokemon, 16 Pokemon. That's 320. Yeah, we could take the knockout there. So, oh, we don't have the energy though. But we can set it up. So, I'm going to attach that there. Klara to grab 2 more of these. So we've still got the option for Kleavor if we need it. And then, do I just sacrifice this? I think he's going to want to attack that anyway. So I'm just going to pass. He could Marnie us. We could be searching for the Zoroark. But like I say, we've got these. We've got 11 cards. We've got it pretty much locked up. We did let the prizes get a little closer than they needed to be, which wasn't the smartest idea. But we have got there in the end. Yeah, and then he's just going to attack with that, I guess. 90, 110, so it's not going to knock us out. I mean, he could still Marnie us. If we don't have boss in hand, it makes it a lot more difficult. And we could potentially lose game there. But I think we're okay here. 5? Did these... I didn't realise those stack. That's crazy. What do we put up here? I think we put that up because we can retreat it, so that's the only safe option. I'm going to say well played. So, attach that there. We will... Let's get rid of Wormadam. There is still a chance we miss this, so... We can't use a supporter, really, because we need to... boss. There it is. So we'll retreat to this. Turn to this guy. We could have done it with Wormadam. It's really either or. Attach. We'll do super effective glasses just to see how much we hit. And then we'll route for 750. Huge hit. Huge victory. A little closer than it should have been. This deck can work a lot faster. It can work a lot smoother. I probably shouldn't have tried to rush it there. There's no reason to with this deck. And as you can see, we pushed it very close because of that. But I don't know why he didn't just do whatever he needed to do. Or did it freeze? I don't know. Hopefully we hit something like Urshifu, Mew, any of the dark decks. Because they're the big weaknesses we've aimed for. They're our strongest Pokemon. The Kleavor, the Mightyena, stuff like that. I am thinking of putting in some kind of darkness attacker when there's no VMax. Obviously, against V-Star stuff, it's a little different. So this guy isn't as good. Obviously, he doesn't get the free attack, and it's a little harder to set up. Okay, that's not the worst start because we can call for family on Minccino and grab a few things on the bench. We've got the quick ball to get started as well. Let's see what we're against though. Okay, not sure what the Groudon is. So we need Psychic in the discard, so we'll get rid of that. We'll grab a Zorua. This Zapdos is not going to be able to do anything to us, so we're fairly safe. I mean, if somehow they get set up with some gutsy pickaxe or something, we'll be in trouble, but... Yeah, if that's their whole deck, then... Okay, I think they've realised we haven't got any V Pokemon. So this isn't going to be getting set up. Let's grab a... So... Yeah, I think we're going to have to research here. The darkness isn't too bad. I don't think we need the Weezing for this one. So we'll quick ball away the Electrode, grab a Zorua. Make do. Tempting. Think we need... We're not going to need the water energy either, so I am going to get rid of that. Obviously, we can get that stuff back with Klara, so it's not the end of the world. Although, saying that, I'm going to throw one of those away to grab another one of these. And then, I'm just going to pass. So, next turn, we can set up a second Cinccino. We can start to grab our Zoroarks. And then, I think, once they realise what this deck's going to do, they might just scoop. So, let's go there. So we don't want a Klara. We don't really need the energy, so it's not the end of the world. We're just gonna... I think if we put pressure on now, we shouldn't need that other energy anyway, so we're just gonna keep make do. Could Altaria. I think we're gonna be fighting this thing though. Right, so we'll do that to grab a Zoroark. I think we're going to Marnie here because we need to get the same size hand as them. So I'm going to transform into Wyrdeer. Attach that there. Yeah, we haven't quite got the same size hand, so we're going to have to Marnie. That is going to help them out because they've not really played anything. But it does mean we can take a knockout this turn. Obviously, with quick balls and ultra balls, it's very easy to get a hand down. Well, we'll just attach that, so we won't really need it anyway. Draw a card with our ability. Why did I do that? We'll put that down. And we will take a knockout with a huge 360 from Wyrdeer. We need to hit, ideally, we need to knock this out, so we need a boss. But the thing is, fighting against these things is easy as well because we've got the attackers. We can keep streaming the same attackers. So with like a Zoroark, we can keep bringing out the same attacker. So we can keep transforming into it when it's knocked out, meaning we can just stream weakness attackers the whole game. And that is the benefit of this deck. So that's going to go down. We need a grass attacker. I think Wormadam might be in the deck, so we go here. If not, it will take a knockout. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, this deck is more than happy being knocked out, more than happy going behind. It's only a prize, and it just powers up our Wormadam and stuff later on. So just check. So we've got plenty in the discard already. So we'll grab that, and now all we need to do is find the twin energy. So get rid of Burmy. And then we'll get rid of Altaria. And there it is. Easy. We could also grab a Zoroark, so it's ready here. I think we'll hold that in hand for now. Just take the knockout here. Both our Klaras are in the discard, I think. Yes. So we will need to grab them back. There's the boss. We should just be able to sweep this now. The only thing is if they switch in. So we're just going to boss that up and it should be game. But this is what I mean. We can stream attackers depending what we need. Like we needed Psychic there to knock that out. So we got Wyrdeer. Next turn we've got a Wormadam. It really is. So we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're doing 130 at the minute, which isn't quite enough. So I'm thinking we just boss this, knock it out. And then next turn we can bring up Wyrdeer from the Zoroark and take game. As they've only got Psychic weak attackers now, and that is game. But that's some idea of how this deck works. But you've seen what it does and how it does it. It can hit any weakness at any time. Let me know any stage 1s you've added to yours in the comments below or any you think I should add. That's all I've got for this episode, so I will catch you in in the next one.